grit down in the dirt. Let's pull. Red dust sailing on the concrete floor, rust on the hinges of the heavy back door, calloused hands wrapped around the cold iron bar, looking at the sweat shining under the tar. Ain't no fancy machines in this boiling heat, just the sound of the stomp and the shuffling feet. Every single lift is a debt to be paid, carving out a living from the choice that I made. Feel the blood boiling up from the very soul, reaching out deep to take back control. Brace your back, set your heels in the mud, turning all the sweat into iron and blood. Pull that iron up out of the dirt, sweating out the sin and the deep-seated hurt. No compromise, no turning around, making the heavyweight on the ground. Muscles burning down to the marrow and bone, doing this work all the way on your own. Teeth locked tight, biting down through the strain, washing out the doubts with the holy rain of hard work and focus in the dim yellow light. Gonna finish this set before the coming of night. You want the power, you gotta dig it down low, feet in the fire as the heavyweights go. Feel the blood boiling up from the very soul, reaching out deep to take back control. Brace your back, set your heels in the mud, turning all the sweat into iron and blood. Pull that iron up out of the dirt, sweating out the sin and the deep-seated hurt. No compromise, no turning around, making the heavyweight shake on the ground. Silence in the swamp, just the steel and the grip. Last rip, don't slip. Tear it up! Pull that iron up out of the dirt, sweating out the sin and the deep-seated hurt. No compromise, no turning around, making the heavyweight shake on the ground. Said it's done, walk away clean. Yeah. Lying on a flat bench, filling out the span. Yeah. Lying on a flat bench. Yeah. Listen. Lying on the flat bench, filling out the span, staring at the weight like the heavy metal grand. Chalk dust floating in the dim lit room, getting ready now to push away the impending doom. Wrist locked straight, gripping on the nerve line, every single sinew in the upper body aligned. Ain't no turning back when you unrack the beast. We came for the heavy numbers, not a little feast. Can you feel the bar bowing right above your chest? This This is where the strong separate from all the rest. Keep your elbows tucked, keep your feet planted tight. Press it to the ceiling with a heavyweight might. Press the heavy seal, make the bench press rock. Lifting up the world like a master line. No slack, no fear, pushing through the strain. Riding on the baseline as we make the gains. Tension in the pectorals, burning in the trice. Doing what it takes, we ain't rolling up the dice. Lowering it down, nice and steady to the bone. Pushing it right back up into the danger zone. Sweat dripping down, hitting hard on the pad. Putting up the weight that is driving everybody mad. You want the respect, you gotta lock the arms straight. Proving to the world you can dominate the weight. Can you feel the bar bowing right above your chest? This is where the strong separate from all the rest. Keep your elbows tucked, keep your feet planted tight. Press it to the ceiling with a heavyweight might. That's the heavy steel, make the bench press rock. Lifting up the world like a master line. No slack, no fear, pushing through the strain. Riding on the baseline as we make the gains. Total silence, just you, the bar, and the gravity. Last heavy rep, lock it out. Press it up. Lock it. That's the heavy steel, make the bench press rock. Lifting up the world like a master line. No slack, no fear, pushing through the strain. Riding on the baseline as we make the gains. Sitting on the shoulder bench. Dumbbells in the palms, pushing up the heavy steel, ignoring all the qualms. Core lock solid, feet dug into the floor. Getting ready now to take it higher than before. Deltoid screaming out before the set even starts. Pumping 9 purity straight into our hearts. Ain't no half reps allowed when you're working up top. We came for the heavy grind, and we never gonna stop. Can you feel the gravity pushing down your frame? This is where the overhead makes or breaks your name. Keep your posture rigid, keep your breathing right. Press it to the sky with an absolute might. Press it to the ceiling, make the iron bend. Pushing up the overhead right up to the end. No drop, no slack, we keeping it tight. Dominating gravity in the dimly lit sight. In the dimly lit sight. Tension in the shoulders, burning in the neck. Looking at the mirror, making sure the form's correct. Lifting up the heavy mass, locking out the arms, navigating through the sweat. Keeping out the harms, no shortcuts allowed when you're aiming for the crown. Bringing it back down slow before you press it back a pound. You want the weak, you gotta earn the overhead stretch. Writing out your legacy with every heavy fetch. Can you feel the gravity pushing down your frame? This is where the overhead makes or breaks your name. Keep your posture rigid, keep your breathing right. Press it to the sky with an absolute might. Press it to the ceiling, make the iron bend. Pushing up the overhead right up to the end. No drop, no slack, we keeping it tight. Dominating gravity in the dimly lit sight. total focus. Gravity is watching. Last heavy set. Drop it up. Up the overhead, right up to the end. No drop, no slack, we keeping it tight. Dominating gravity in the dimly lit side. That's how you touch the roof. Good work. System primed. Heavy load locked. Initiate. No time to rest. Inhale the power, let the current flow. Nothing can stop this heavy undertow. Can you feel the voltage pulsing in your chest? Putting every fiber to the ultimate test. Brace the core, lock the stance, hold the line. Crossing right over the boundary line. Power surge. Lift the heavy steel. Making every single ounce of it for real. No escape, no retreat. Breaking down the wall. Standing like a titan, never gonna fall. Muscles under pressure burning in the frame. Chasing down the glory, calling out the name. Sweat dripping down onto the rubber floor. Pushing for the max, looking for one more. No shortcuts, see you gotta earn the right. Grinding out the reps in the electric night. You want the strength, you gotta pay the toll. Forging up a weapon out of human soul. Can you feel the voltage pulsing in your chest? Putting every fiber to the ultimate test. Brace the core, lock the stance, hold the line. Crossing right over the boundary line. Power surge. Lift the heavy steel. Making every single ounce of effort real. No escape, no retreat. Breaking down the wall. Standing like a titan, never gonna fall. System override. Focus absolute. Last rep, execute. Push it to the limit.
melodies loud. Standing as a titan in an empty-headed cloud. You want the respect, you must earn a routine. Living in the shadows is a night machine.
Can you hear the cowbell cutting through the night? Turning all the pressure into pure raw might. Brace your core deep, let the heavyweight drop. Once we get to moving, ain't nobody gonna stop.
Boom, lifting up that heavy steel, making every drop and every struggle feel real. No breaks, no mercy, crushing all the doubt. Pumping pure adrenaline until we burn out. Total isolation, just the bass and the bar. Last set, push it far. Level up. Lifting up the heavy steel, making every drop and every struggle feel real. No breaks, no mercy, crushing all the doubt. Pumping pure adrenaline until we burn out. Work out. Secured. Fade to black. Work out. Secure. Fade to black.
Yeah. Pull the hood up. Lace the chucks time. To put that real West Coast weight on your back. Let's ride. This ride. Stepping through the doorway, heavy shadows on the wall. Got the weight of the city, and we standing up tall. Knuckles wrapped tight around the cold steel bar. Pushing through the struggle, man, we taking it far. Ain't no playing games when the old school drop. We the ones who started and we never gonna stop. Sweat hitting hard on the black rubber ground. When that heavy bass hits, that's the only real sound. Can you feel the bass line vibrating the floor? This is what you came here, stepping through the door. Keep your posture locked, keep your breathing right. We the real legends, holding down the side. Old school hustle, lifting up the heavy steel, making every repetition and every struggle real. No shortcuts taken, just the raw West Coast. Serving up the heavyweight to every single go. Lock it in. Go. Heavyweight to every single go. Lock it in. Whoa. Tension in the shoulders, burning deep inside the core. Doing what the rookies never seen or heard before. Stack another heavy plate, let the timber flex. Moving with precision as we dominate the specs. No excuses made when the gravity is loud. Standing like a king in the quiet, empty crowd. You want the respect, you gotta earn the stripe. Living in the classic groove, feeding on the hype. Can you feel the bass line vibrating the floor? This is what you came here, stepping through the door. Keep your posture locked, keep your breathing right. We the real legends, holding down the side. Old school hustle, lifting up the heavy steel, making every repetition and every struggle real. No shortcuts taken, just the raw West Coast. Serving up the heavyweight to every single ghost. Total control, just the steel and the soul. Last heavy set, make it count. Pull it up now. Hey. Pull it up now. Hey. Pull it up now. Pull it up. Not the heavy steel. Old school hustle. Old school hustle, lifting up the heavy steel, making every repetition and every struggle real. No shortcuts taken, just the raw West Coast, serving up the heavyweight to every single ghost. Every single ghost. That's how the West. That's how the West. That's how. That's how. That's how. Breathe for the iron. Tear the muscle. fighting as we conquer every play. You want the victory? You must bleed to earn the right. Grinding out the reps in the middle of the fight. Every single lift is a strike against the wall. Standing as a regiment, never going to fall. You're the brass horns blowing through the air, conquering the weakness, standing right in there. Brace your core tight, lock your stance down deep. This is the command that we swore to keep. March the heavy iron, shake the barracks floor. Pushing past the limits till we give him more. No surrender, no retreat, crushing every bar. Rising up to shine like a soldier star. Absolute silence, just the steel and the bone. Last rep, claim the throne. Execute the left eye. Dismissed. Yeah. Lock the doors, cut the lights. The only thing that matters right now is how much iron you can pull out of the dirt. Let's feast. Buried in the buried in the basement where the atmosphere is dead. Carrying the crushing weight of concrete on the head. Chalk falling thick like a heavy wind of snow. Staring down the barbell where the weak refuse to go. Knuckles locked tight, wrapping up the torn skin. Pushing through the darkness where the real tests begin. Ain't no turning backwards when the heavy chains descend. This is where the monsters fight right up to the end. Can you feel the platform cracking underneath your feet? This is where the brutal champions accept no neat retreat. Keep your core compressed, keep your posture like a wall. We standing in the shadows where the timid idols fall. Tear the vault open, make the heavy iron bleed. Demolishing the limits with the ruthless savage speed. Raw underground, we keeping it so profane. Driving pure destruction through the bleeding vein. Yeah, crush the weight. Yeah, crush the weight. Yeah, crush the weight. Tension in the frame, fire burning in the throat. Riding on the distortion like a sinking iron boat. Stack another black plate, let the framework start to groan. Building up a monument of muscle, blood and bone. No apologies accepted in this dungeon of the strong. Proving to the universe that every doubt was wrong. You want the ultimate, you gotta pay the full amount. Leaving every ounce of life right where the numbers count. Can you feel the platform cracking underneath your feet? This is where the brutal champions accept no neat retreat. Keep your core compressed, keep your posture like a wall. We're standing in the shadows where the timid idols fall. Tear the vault open, make the heavy iron bleed.
Demolishing the limits with the ruthless savage speed.
Raw underground, we keeping it so profane.
Driving pure destruction through the bleeding vein.
Absolute lockdown, just your focus and the heavy bar. Final heavy rep, take it all, 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 take it all. Lock it out, bring it up, bring it up. Get up. Tear the vault open, make the heavy iron bleed.
Demolishing the limits with the ruthless savage speed.
Raw underground, we keeping it so profane.
Driving pure destruction through the bleeding vein.
Bleeding vein. The bleeding vein. That's how you break the fucking vein.
Yeah. We keep the groove heavy. No slowing down now. Let's ride. Yeah. Step into the center, got the rhythm in the chest. Pushing through the heavy weight, putting form to the test. Knuckles locked tight on the cold metal bar. Carving out the muscle, taking fitness up far. Ain't no turning back when the bass starts to thump. Every single repetition is a clean, heavy pump. Sweat on the floor like a badge of true grit. We came to do the work and we never gon' quit. Can you feel the bounce? Shaking up the concrete floor. Lock your posture in, we are pushing for more. Breathing deep, let the heavyweight drop. Once we get to moving, ain't nobody gonna stop. Slide the baseline, make the iron shake. Catching all the pumps for the gains we made. No compromise, we compromise. We keep it tight. Grinding out the gains in the bright daylight. Tension in the shoulders, steady on the pace. Looking at the mirror with a locked-in face. Stack another plate, let the bar start to bend. Riding on the rhythm right up to the end. No shortcuts allowed when the groove feels real. Building up a tighten out of muscle and steel. You want the respect, you gotta earn the groove. Making every single heavy repetition move. Feel to the bounce, shaking up the concrete floor. Lock your posture in, we are pushing for more. Breathing deep, let the heavyweight drop. Once we get to moving, ain't nobody gonna stop. Slide the baseline, make the iron shake. Catching all the pumps for the gains we made. No compromise, no compromise. We keeping it tight. Grinding out the gains in the bright daylight. Hold the position, feel the groove. Last set, smooth move. Let's ride.
Session complete. Stay smooth.
Yeah. Keep your eyes on the bar. No hesitation. Let's get it. Woo! Yeah. Stepping on the platform, stepping in the zone, working in the shadows, beating up the bone, knuckles wrapped around the cold, nerves still, every single second making every motion real, ain't no talking on the floor, ain't no turning back, got the heavy plates loaded on the iron rack, sweat dripping down onto the black rubber floor, when the drill bass hits, we asking for more, can you feel the sliding, 808 shake the floor, kicking down the limit, walking through the door, brace the core tight, lock the posture in place, staring down the heavyweight right in the face, slide the 808, make the iron bend, finding out the pain, right up to the end, no days off, pushing through the drill maze, living in the grind, caught in the everyday. Yeah, tension in the trap, muscles fire in the chest, putting every ounce of power to a permanent test, stack another heavy plate, watch the barbell flex, moving to the next weight, dominate, specs, no shortcuts allowed when the pressure gets real, forging up a titan, now the human is steel, you want the respect, you gotta earn the stripe, living in the gym, feeding on the heavy, how you feel the sliding, 808 shake the floor, kicking down the limit, walking through the door, brace the core tight, lock the posture in place, staring down the heavyweight right in the face, slide the 808, wait, make the iron bend, grinding out the pain, wait, right up to the end, no days off, pushing through the drill maze, living in the grind, caught in the everyday. Silence the room, just a sliding bass in the bar. Last set, push it far. Lock it now. Secured, walk away paid.
Yeah, this is the final descent. No more talking, no more hesitating. Put your hands on the steel and let's bury the floor. Descending down the stairs into the furnace of the cave, carrying the thunder like a march into the grave. Chalk clouds hanging thick and heavy in the dead of night, staring down the barbell, stripping every ounce of light. Knuckles bleeding through the tape, gripping on the cold domain, pumping pure annihilation through the racing vein. Ain't no turning back, woods when the heavy metal calls. This is where the empire of the broken giant falls. Can you feel the absolute foundation start to crack? This is where the heavy titans never look back. Keep your posture rigid, keep your spine a line of stone. We the absolute masters of the iron-plated throne. Shatter the vault, make the heavy iron scream, waking up the monster from the underground dream. Blowing unforgiving, keeping it so profane, driving pure destruction through the bleeding vein. Yeah, crush it completely. Tension in the sinew, fire burning in the flame. Pushing through the wreckage and erasing every shame. Stacking up the black plate, let the framework start to bend. Driving through the nightmare, right up to the bitter end. No apologies accepted in this dungeon of the strong. Proving to the universe that every doubt was wrong. You want the ultimate, you gotta pay the full amount. Leaving every ounce alive right where the numbers count. You feel the absolute foundation start to crack. This is where the heavy titans never look back. Keep your posture rigid, keep your spinal line of stone. We the absolute masters of the iron-plated throne. Shatter the vault, make the heavy iron scream. Waking up the monster from the underground dream. Rolling unforgotten, keeping it so profane. Driving pure destruction through the bleeding vein. Absolute final lockdown. Just your focus and the heavy bar. The ultimate rep. Take it on! Lock it out, bring it up! Shatter the vault, make the heavy iron scream. Waking up the monster from the underground dream. Rolling unforgotten, keeping it so profane. Driving pure destruction through the bleeding vein. Rise from the sand. Grip the steel. Conquer. Stepping through the scorching heat into the iron room. and the bone. Let's reclaim your throne. Drop it up now. This is it. The absolute floor of the underground. No more weights to add, no more words to speak. Just you, the bar, and eternity. Let's finish the legend. At the bottom where the shadows turn to lid, carrying the history of every word we said. Chalk dust settling softly like a shroud upon the floor, staring down the iron that can hurt us nevermore. Knuckles finally open, letting go the rusted bar, pumping pure survival through the fading battle scar. Ain't no turning backward when the final curtain falls. This is how an empire leaves the underground halls. Can you feel the silence echoing across the space? This is where the titans leave a permanent embrace. Keep your posture rigid, keep your spirit like a stone. We have conquered everything upon the iron throne. Seal of all forever, let the heavy iron sleep. We have paid the utmost to the darkness of the deep. Raw and unforgiving, we have kept it so profane, driving pure destruction through the semen vein. Yeah, dress him in vain. Yeah. Finally fading, fire turning into ash, walking through the wreckage of the ultimate clash. Every plate accounted for, every single testified, standing as a monolith where lesser giants died. No regrets remaining in this dungeon of the strong, proving to the universe we walk right all along. You want the ultimate, you lived it to the end, leaving every drop of life where heavy metals bend. Can you feel the silence echoing across the space? This is where the titans leave a permanent embrace. Keep your posture rigid, keep your spirit like a stone. We have conquered everything upon the iron throne. Seal the vault forever, let the heavy iron sleep. We have paid the utmost to the darkness of the deep. Raw and unforgiving, we have kept it so profane, driving pure destruction through the semen vein. Through the semen vein. Through the semen vein. Absolute final silence. The bar is racked. The mission is complete. Peace. straight into your chest. Build that thick back player. Hinged at the waist with a solid flat back. Staring at the floor while we gripping on the rack. Knuckles locked tight on the cold nerve steel. Pulling up the heavy master, make the fiber peel. Lats flared wide like a pair of giant wings. Working out the upper frame, hearing how it sings. Ain't no half reps when you're rolling up the weight. Pulling with the vengeance just to dominate the fate. Can you feel the spinal tension tightening the grip? This is where the thick back separates the dip. Keep your torso stable, keep your posture clean. Pull it to the sternum like an iron-built machine. Roll the heavy steel, make the back plate bend. Pulling up the iron right up to the end. No slack, no fear, keep it light so tight. Building up the armor in the iron side. Roll the heavy steel, make the back plate bend. Pulling up the iron right up to the end. No slack, no fear, keep it light so tight. Building up the armor in the iron side. Tension in the rear delts, burning in the spine. Every single repetition locked right into line. Lowering it down nice and slow with control. Pouring all the sweat and the power from the soul. No shortcuts allowed when you're building up the width. Turning all the weakness to a heavy metal myth. You want the back thick, you gotta earn the pull. Filling up the logbook till the pages all are full. Feel the spinal tension tightening the grip. This is where the thick back separates the dip. Keep your torso stable, keep your posture clean. Pull it to the sternum like an iron-built machine. Roll the heavy steel, make the back plate bend. Pulling up the iron right up to the end. No slack, no fear, keep it light so tight. Building up the armor in the iron side. Total control, feel the lats contract. Last heavy set, pull it hard. Pull it in, hold it. Right up to the end. No slack, no fear, keep it light so tight. Building up the armor in the iron side. That's how you feel it. The final trial begins. No turning back. Obsidian gate, standing face to face with an inescapable fate. Callous fingers locked tight on the freezing cold steel, turning every ounce of the fiction to real. Every single pound is a
every fiber to a permanent test. Sweat dropping down like a rain in the storm, breaking down the limits of the human form. No shortcuts allowed when the gods look down, grinding out the reps to inherit the crown. Every single lift is a strike of the blade, forging up a weapon from the choices we made.
Can you feel the dark thunder shaking up the floor, pushing past the boundary, demanding even more?
Brace your core tight, let the adrenaline flow. It's time to unleash the ultimate show. Rise from the ashes, conquer the weight, defying the odds and shattering fate. No mercy, no pause, crushing the bar, burning the night like a fallen star. Absolute silence. Just the steel and the bone. Last rep, claim your throne. Unleash the storm. Rise from the ashes, conquer the weight, defying the odds and
Shattering fate,
no mercy, no pause,
crushing the bar,
burning the night like a fallen star. Trial complete, ascension achieved.
Yeah. You know how we roll. Keep the momentum going. Let's drop it.
Let's drop it.
Stepping back onto the rubber, got the focus in check. No time to slow down, got the pressure on the neck. Knuckles wrapped tight around the narrow coast steel, making every single rep and every motion feel real. Sun shining down through the heavy duty glass. We ain't here to play, we here to make the heavy pass. Ain't no stopping for a second when the rhythm hit the block. Locked in position like a heavy titanium block. Can you feel the bounce shaking up the concrete floor? Lock your posture in, we are pushing for more. Breathe in deep, let the heavyweight drop. Once we get the moving, ain't nobody gonna stop. Ride the rhythm, make the 808 nine. Lifting up the weight like a solid gold rock. No compromise, we keeping it tight. Grinding out the gains in the bright daylight. Sweat dripping down on the clean leather bench, working out the strength in the heavy duty trench. Stack another heavy plate, watch the barbell flex. Moving with precision as we dominate the specs. No shortcuts allowed when the gravity calls. Bouncing off the baseline inside the gym walls. You want the physique, you gotta earn the style. Carving out the power with a focused up smile. Can you feel the bounce shaking up the concrete floor? Lock your posture in, we are pushing for more. Breathe in deep, let the heavyweight drop. Once we get the moving, ain't nobody gonna stop. Ride the rhythm, make the 808 nine. Lifting up the weight like a solid gold rock. No compromise, we keeping it position. Feel the groove, groove, groove. Last set. Smooth move. Let's ride.
Let's drop it, let's drop it, let's drop it.
Rock the rhythm. Make the 808 knock, knock. Lifting up the weight like a solid gold rock. No compromise. We keeping it tight. Grinding out the gains in the bright daylight. Set complete. Stay smooth.
Let's drop it.
Yeah. Keep the momentum high. We locked in for real. Let's drop it. Stepping up to the rack, got the stance locked down. Best worker in the building when I walk in town. Knuckles wrapped tight around the nerve cold steel. Pushing through the gravity and making it real. Ain't no time to slack when the rhythm roll deep. Harvesting the power that we came here to reap. Sweat dripping down on the clean rubber mat. When the West Coast bounce hit, you know where we at. Can you feel the bounce shaking up the concrete floor? Lock your posture in, we are pushing for more. Breathing deep, let the heavyweight drop. Once we get to moving, ain't nobody gon' stop. Rock the groove, make the baseline knock. Lifting up the weight like a masterclass lock. No compromise, we keeping it tight. Grinding out the gains in the bright daylight. Grinding out the gains in the bright daylight. Woo! Tension in the upper chest, fire in the core. Sweat hitting hard on the gym room floor. Stack another heavy plate, let the bar flex wide. Moving with a purpose in that heavy duty stride. No shortcuts allowed when the pressure is grand. Building up a legacy with steel in my hand. You want the results, you gotta earn the style. Keeping up the power for a solid long mile. Can you feel the bounce shaking up the concrete floor? Lock your posture in, we are pushing for more. Breathing deep, let the heavyweight drop. Once we get to moving, ain't nobody gon' stop. Rock the groove, make the baseline knock. Lifting up the weight like a masterclass lock. No compromise, we keeping it tight. Grinding out the gains in the bright daylight. Hold a position, feel the groove. Last set, smooth move. Let's ride. Let's ride. Baseline knock, lifting up the weight like a masterclass lock. No compromise, we keeping it tight. Running out the gains in the bright daylight. Workout rap, stay smooth. Yeah. Sun's up, weights up, let's catch a pump. Ride with me. Ride with me. Stepping on the rubber with the chucks on my feet. Got the heavy duty iron in the middle of the street. Knuckles wrapped tight, grip locked on the bar. Pushing through the struggle, we are taking it far. Ain't no stopping when the G-funk hit the chest. Putting every single muscle to a certified test. Sweat dripping down on the clean leather flow. When the sim starts whining, we are begging for more. Can you feel the bounce shaking Pump that R&B with the West Coast flow, stacking up the weight as the sub bass go. No compromise, we keeping it tight, running up the gains in the sunny daylight. Running up the gains in the sunny daylight. Tension in the shoulders, burning in the front, working out the flaws, calling out the heavy gang. Stacking up the plate, let the metal bounce back. Staying locked and loaded on the ironclad track. No shortcuts, taking just a straight line drive. Keeping all the energy completely alive. You want the physique, you gotta earn the style. Carving out the gains with a focused up smile. Can you feel the bounce shaking up the concrete floor? Lock your posture in, we are pushing for more. Breathing deep, let the heavyweight drop. Once we get to moving, ain't nobody gon' stop. Pump that iron with the West Coast flow, stacking up the weight as the sub bass go. No compromise, we keeping it tight, running out the gains in the sunny daylight. Hold the position, feel the groove. Last set, smooth move. Let's ride. Let's ride. With the West Coast flow, stacking up the weight as the sub bass go. No compromise, we keeping it tight, running out the gains in the sunny daylight. Set complete. Stay fresh. Yeah. Yeah. Hear that metal groan? That's the sound of heavy plates. Breathe in, lift. Walking to the power rack, drop dust in the air, staring down the mountain at the whip, but never there for a place on each side. The steel is starting to bend, get the lock the cord tight, right up to the end. Ain't no smiling now. This is where the monster waits. Every single fiber breaking down for what it takes. Sweat is stinging eyes, knuckles turning ghostly white, pulling up the dead weight out of the electric night. When you feel the platform sinking in the floor, this is what you came for, bleeding at the core. Brace your lower back down with the neural bar. Time to show the iron just how heavy Titans are. Pull the deadlift, make the whole floor shake. Pushing all the limits for the gains we made. No retreat, no mercy. Bending up the steel, lifting up the heavy truth to make it real. Make it real. Make it real. Tension in the hamstrings, pulling straight up through the spine, keeping every inch of form completely locked in line. Haters talking slack while we stacking up the sum. Every heavy repetition makes the body go numb. You want the respect, you got to pay the heavy toll, putting every ounce of muscle, sweat, and burning soul. No shortcuts allowed when you're standing in the pit. Take a breath, hold it in, and never ever quit. Feel the platform sinking in the floor. This is what you came for, bleeding at the core. Brace your lower back down with the neural bar. Time to show the iron just how heavy Titans are. Pull the deadlift, make the whole floor shake. Crushing all the limits for the gains we made. No retreat, no mercy. Bending up the steel, lifting up the heavy truth to make it real. Pull the deadlift, make it real. Pull the deadlift, make it real. Total silence, just you and the maximum weight. Last heavy pull, lock the lockout. Pull it up, pull it, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Pull it up,
pull it up.
Pull the deadlift, make the whole floor shake. Pull the deadlift, make the whole floor shake. Make it real. Pull the deadlift, make the whole floor shake. Pushing all the limits for the gains we made. No retreat, no mercy. Bending up the steel, lifting up the heavy truth to make it real. Pull it, pull it. Pull it, pull it.
Lift successful. Record broken.